Disclaimer. I wrote this in one go, and I am not an English major. That being said, there's a lot of redundancy up ahead, and other non-appealing ways of using words, but please still try to enjoy despite my inability to write poetically.
Happy Valentine's Day. I decided to write a love letter to myself. This is more of just kind of like a journal entry, but just more so focusing on the love for myself rather than external issues, because usually when I journal, it's about me ranting about issues in my life. So this is the love letter to myself. It's not the cutest, but I think it's kind of artsy in a way. I don't know. It's like a little booklet. It's 2 full pages of heartfelt love for myself. So enjoy. Dear Eva, I'm writing this love letter to you, to me, because even though I often indulge in acts of self-care, I rarely take the time to praise myself, to compliment myself, and love me for me and all of my imperfections. These past couple of months, I've constantly been in a phase of reflection. First off, I'm proud of myself for looking at myself and taking the time to realize my faults in order to grow, because I think I have grown a lot. I have built up consistency, discipline, more respect for others and myself. However, I think this period of reflection has quickly turned into a period of hypercriticalness. Whenever I recognize a mistake, I punish myself for it. But as much as I'd like to be, as much as I work for it, I can't be perfect. I will have faults. You, have to remember that. I love you for how hard you work, for how you always want to improve. You have such a darling character that is so easily cherished and loved, and as long as you think so too, that love will only increase. I believe you have transformed so much as a person, and that shows me and proves to me that you have so much potential. You say you're not social, but look at all the heartfelt relationships you have. Look at all the intimate yet lighthearted and memorable combos you have. You make yourself known and shine when it matters. You're humble in that way. You have so much joy and curiosity for knowledge, constantly wanting to learn, and although you love your do-nothing days, when you can, you learn something new, you try something new, you cherish new things, but are consistent with what matters. Your smile is infectious, and the pride you carry with you is beautiful. You know there are things in life that you are dissatisfied with. Whatever. But you'd be a fool not to be proud of your life. The way you view creativity and love to capture and savor life proves that. Don't ever say that you wish you were a different person, or looked different, or acted different. This life, your life, you've created for yourself is the most amazing thing one can build for themselves. The best thing one can do in this world is to not only live, like really live, but to live as yourself. Make mistakes, try again, get up, don't get upset, and constantly face life and yourself with so much passion and love that the idea of self-hate makes you gag. That was my love letter to myself. It kind of finishes off weirdly because I genuinely ran out of words. I had to think of a small enough word and I thought of gag, but yeah, I think it's really precious, and I think it's honestly kind of like a Pinterest board to me in a way, because I have a Pinterest board of just quotes and things to remind myself of my worth, but I think just because it's written by other people, I just see it and I'm like, wow, that's powerful stuff. But the fact that I'm writing it to myself, it makes it so much more meaningful and powerful, and so much more, I guess, necessary. I think it's kind of different, if you're in school and there's a lecture. If you print out the lecture, you just kind of look it over. Yeah, okay, sure, you can take things away from that. But if you write the lecture in your own words, you actually start to understand it just from the get-go, from when you're writing it down. I think that's what this feels like to me. It feels like I believe in myself because, like I said in the letter, I punish myself a lot for mistakes I do, actions I do. And I think for the longest time, I was like, this is good that I'm punishing myself. I need to know what I'm doing wrong in this life and how to be a better person. And it's good to always try to be the best version of yourself. But the way I was doing that was by inflicting so much self-hate in me. And so I think it really is a beautiful thing to write this love letter to myself and just to understand that, yes, I do make mistakes and it's good to acknowledge that, but it's never good to get upset at yourself for that and to put yourself down, because how can you hate yourself and grow? That just doesn't make sense. You have to believe in yourself to be able to grow, and you have to understand that these mistakes are just mistakes. You don't have to put so much weight on them. So yeah, that's my little love letter to myself.